Hello, DeSoto ISD. My name is Jerice Johnson, Project Director for Next Generation Gear Up, and this is my third year on the Hall of Honor Selection Committee. Welcome to this special event. We're here to recognize DeSoto ISD Hall of Honor Class of 2020. The worldwide pandemic may have changed the way we celebrate, but we are still thrilled to recognize two hard-working and serving individuals with the Distinguished Service Award. In 2011-2012, the district launched the Hall of Honor to recognize two categories: the DeSoto High School Alumni Hall of Fame and the DeSoto ISD Distinguished Service Award. DeSoto, Texas, settled in the 1840s, has always been a community focused on education, building the first one-room schoolhouse in 1847 near Nance Farm. Parts of the current administration building were built as the first brick school in 1913, added onto in 1939 through 1940 through WPA, and a high school added in 1956. The current high school location was first built in 1976 and added onto several times since, including major expansion in 2012, which produced, among other things, the Academy Foyer, where I'm now standing. DeSoto ISD is now 12 campuses strong with 8,600 students. The Hall of Honor recognizes and celebrates those who paved the road for student success and those students who have taken flight. The criteria includes special achievements and honors in the individual's career and community service or contribution to society, plus service to education and DeSoto ISD. To the selection committee, we thank you for your sincerity and integrity during this process. The permanent display for the Service Award is located here in the Academy Foyer. The Alumni Award permanent display is located at the Eagle Drive entrance to DeSoto High School. Now, let's hear from our school board president and 2016 honoree, Karen Daniel.
Hi, I'm Karen Daniel, President of the DeSoto School Board, and I'm here at the Hall of Honor to congratulate our two Service Award winners for this year, 2020. Both are very deserving people, well known in the community. One is Mr. Don Gant, who served on the Board of Trustees for many years, and the other one is Linda Murphree, who was a teacher and counselor at DeSoto High School for many years. Each year we honor some worthy people for their participation in our students' lives, and these two are most deserving. It is an honor to be elected to the Hall of Honor and to receive the Distinguished Service Award. Both are very, very deserving, and we are happy to honor them tonight. Please join me in congratulating them for their achievements and in letting the community know that they have been honored, and letting their family know how much they are appreciated for everything that they have done for the students of DeSoto. Let's give them a big congratulations at this point. Thank you very much.
It is an honor to present the two individuals selected to receive the Distinguished Service Award. First, let's hear from their nominators. Our first recipient, Donald Gant, was nominated by Mrs. Myra Rand.
I nominated Mr. Don Gant for the Hall of Honor Distinguished Service Award. Mr. Gant served 18 years as a school board trustee in an environment that often discounts school board members' participation in activities and events beyond those of policy making and attending the school board meetings. Mr. Gant represented the district along with the community nationwide. His accolades speak for themselves. Congratulations, Mr. Gant, on being selected as an inductee into the DeSoto ISD Hall of Honor. I would like to thank the committee and the community for recognizing his distinguished service. May God bless you.
What do you say about Donald Gant, DeSoto ISD School Board member, 2000 to 2018, Director of North Texas Area Association of School Board, 2014 through 2018, Board of Directors, Texas Association of School Board, 2012 through 2018. Security Treasurer, National School Board Association, 2016 through 2018. Senior Member, Committee Chair, Texas Caucus of Black School Board Members, 2002 through 2018. School Board Advocacy Network, 2010 through 2018. Man of Distinction Award 2018 through 2019, Altrusa International of Southwest Dallas County, Texas Association of School Board State Convention Service Award, City of DeSoto Mayor Awards for Service to the Community and School District 2018, Helen Giddings, former state representative, award for service to community and school district, 2001 Volunteer of the Year, Ruby Young Elementary, DeSoto ISD Service Award 2018, assisted with City of DeSoto's Thanksgiving Day dinner to serve the displaced Katrina evacuees, participated in the Joint National Night Out between the city and the school district 2006, hosted, prepared, and served the annual Appreciation Christmas Dinner for the DeSoto ISD Plant Services Department 2008 through 2018, annually provides meat for Kwanzaa events sponsored by the concerned DeSoto citizens, annually made monetary contributions to the DHS Choir for travel. We proudly present the DeSoto ISD Distinguished Service Award to Donald Gant. Congratulations, Mr. Gant, and thank you for your service.
Hi everyone, my name is Melissa Gant. I am the proud wife of Mr. Donald Gant. I want to take this opportunity and congratulate him for all the hard work, the many sacrifices, the sleepless nights, all the trials and tribulations that come along with this job, some that go noticed, some that go unnoticed. Don Gant, that's your name. That's the person I love. Congratulations.
I'd like to thank the Academy for this honor and this award. Oh, wait a minute. Really, I'd like to thank Ms. Myra Rand for nominating me for this such a distinguished award, the Distinguished Service Award, and which put me into the DeSoto ISD Hall of Honor. Ms. Rand, thank you so very much for the nomination. I'd like to thank the community for giving me the opportunity to serve their children, to serve them. You know, there's two really key important things to a parent, and that's their money and their children. And this community gave me an opportunity and entrusted me with the both of those. You know, this is such an honor for me. 20 years ago when I first got elected to the board, I never thought that I would be sitting here 20 years from now receiving this award after 18 years of service. And after 18 years of service and now being the longest serving school board member, serving 18 years on the DeSoto ISD school board, as a trustee, also gave me the opportunity to serve at the state level as a director for the Texas Association of School Boards, and at the national level as a chairperson for the National Black Council for the National School Board Association. One of the very most important things I'd like to thank DeSoto ISD for is you gave me 4 high school, college-ready graduates. My kids are so extremely proud of what they accomplished at DeSoto ISD, and they came home numerous times talking to tell me, Dad, DeSoto prepared me for what we're going through right now. Thank you for moving to DeSoto, and I want to thank you for producing those graduates for me. Thank you.
Our next award is presented posthumously to Ms. Linda Murphree.
I nominated Linda Murphree for the DeSoto ISD Hall of Honor because of her lifelong dedication to the students of DeSoto and the community. Just after college graduation, she moved to DeSoto in 1970 and became a junior high math teacher, and a few years later a high school counselor. Throughout her 36 years with DeSoto ISD, she loved, cared, encouraged, and counseled thousands of students in a positive and sometimes life-changing way. So often I hear from her former students, man, if it were not for Miss Murphree, I would have never graduated high school. Linda inspired students to do their best, and she believed in them. Linda's relationship with her former students continued for more than 40 years. She never missed class reunions, weddings, or other special events. She was deeply loved by all who knew her. One example of the kind of person, teacher she was early in the 70s when she was a math teacher. She asked the students to write a one-page autobiography. so she could get to know them and their interests. Well, in 2019, she was preparing her move to Katy, Texas. She found all those autobiographies she had saved from her students years ago. And knowing many of them as personal friends, she mailed them their autobiographies. How special was that? 40 years later, she was just that kind of person, and she was very thoughtful and made you feel special. For me personally, she was my high school cheerleader sponsor for several years. And after high school, our close friendship continued for almost 40 years until God took her home. Linda instilled in the students and faculty at DeSoto ISD a love of God, a love of education, and a life of service. I am so happy that she is being inducted in the DeSoto ISD Hall of Honor. She is so deserving of this recognition, and her legacy will continue in the hearts of her students and the people in the community.
Miss Linda Murphree, DeSoto High School cheerleader sponsor for 10 years, 1977 through 1987. No stipend in those days. She was usually the taxi for her cheerleaders, ferrying them to countless football, basketball, and baseball games. Red, White, and Blue Club sponsor, 1976 through the 1980s. A club for DeSoto High School students to exhibit patriotism, citizenship, and school spirit. This organization was responsible for displaying the American flag that covered the football field at every home game and for ringing the Liberty Bell when each touchdown was scored. Member of Silver Serenaders of Texas, America's premier senior adult choir, 2005 through 2018, and serving as music librarian for 10 years. Linda and her group performed all over the state of Texas, in California, and on international cruises. First counselor for Wings, where I now gain success, the alternative high school for DeSoto ISD, 2010 through 2016. She also helped in getting the program started. Election clerk for Glen Heights for at least 10 years. Calvary Baptist and Hampton Road Baptist member, served as Sunday school teacher, sang in the adult choir, worked with the youth ministry, and went on mission trips. Active member of Beta Iota chapter of Alpha Delta Kappa, an international women educator sorority, serving as president, altruistic chair, membership chair, and historian. District president of Alpha Delta Kappa, covering Dallas and Collin counties from the 1980s through the 1990s. Linda served on the Alpha Delta Kappa State Scholarship Committee and served as chair for 3 years in the 1990s. Meritorious Volunteer Service Award for Susan G. Komen Foundation in the early 2000s. She has received 4 DeSoto ISD Service Awards, served as a mentor for first-year teachers through the DeSoto ISD Retired Teacher Mentor Program in the early 2000s. We congratulate you.
On behalf of Linda Murphree, my sister, I am honored to accept this award into the Hall of Honor for DeSoto ISD. I'd like to thank the Board of Trustees, the Superintendent, the District Administrators, and the judges for all of the applications of the Hall of Honor. But especially I'd like to thank Ramona Ames for submitting the application and all of her hard work on the project. My sister devoted her life to students, parents, and staff of DeSoto High School. She worked tirelessly to be sure that students were successful. During her 36 years with DeSoto ISD, she influenced students as a math teacher, a mentor, and a counselor. After retiring, she served as the counselor for the Wings program, an alternative high school. She was always available to students and parents, whether it was in her office, at the grocery store, at a sporting event, or at church. Parents and students always asked her advice because they knew she cared. For Linda, retirement meant that she had an opportunity to engage in community activities and things that were meaningful to her. She joined a nonprofit community choir, Silver Serenaders of Texas, and for 10 years she served as their music librarian. She knitted scarves for the Special Olympics students. She served her community, Glen Heights, as election clerk for about 10 years. Linda spent her adult life in DeSoto helping people. She is remembered for her love of people and her selflessness. But her greatest accomplishment are the lives of the young men and women who were directly influenced by her forever.
Congratulations, Mr. Gant and Ms. Murphree. Thank you for your service.